I am live. Well, there you have it. Hello, and welcome to Big Scott 35 live. Yeah, that was a little slow getting into that. First time ever doing this. I decided I was going to record this tonight, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it live. Uh, I guess what I wanted to kind of start off with is some of my things going on in my life right now. So I'll be moving. My house is sold. I will be moving here in a couple of months. It's being sold to a friend, uh, so that'll be going on. You know, that was kind of my life changing moment. So what I think I'm going to start doing is the way I work, and I'm moving, and I guess get back to that is hopefully to the East Coast, uh, to the South, back to closer to home with my company. But what I want to start doing, because the way my work schedule is every other weekend I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and every other weekend I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's 12-hour shifts. Uh, is Sunday nights that I work. I think every other weekend I'm going to do a live broadcast. I'm just going to do my Let's Talk live, and I hope and record it. Do what I usually do, and if anybody wants to chat, and maybe I'll even start inviting and sharing link, and let's see where it goes from there. You know, my Let's Talk last week. I want to again thank Mike, uh, Dave, and Ed. Great people. Had a lot of views. Still getting a lot of views. A lot of comments. Well, now comments. Uh, and I guess you know Ray for Philly today watched and said he heard about me through Victor. So thanks, Victor. I have to get better at answering my stuff. Uh, Colorado sports dude. No, I'm not. Not not watching the game. I actually just sat down. I finished eating, and I haven't even turned on the TV to watch it. I heard about the Chiefs game. I was too busy at work to even look at highlights or anything. Moved to Colorado. Actually, my business has a place in a Boulder area, I guess, and it's kind of expensive from what I understand. Too cold. How about your Bengals, Nina? Yes. Yeah. I knew you as soon as I heard that, I thought of you. I knew you'd be oh, Lou Rock. What's up, brother? Yeah. Um, thanks for coming in. Yeah, love your channel. Uh yeah, the game's unbelievable. Who's winning? While I got y'all talking, tell me who's winning. I don't know how much of a delay I have. I'm using StreamYard. So I'm appreciating y'all coming out, and I didn't know if anybody was going to be on or not. Just I do my Let's Talks. I'm going to try to do interviews. Oh my goodness, yeah, I guess I should get it on. Uh, 6 man. Sheesh. What a great couple of weekends of football, huh? I mean, even for this baseball. My team lost in the first round, Cowboys. I was going to touch on that a little bit tonight. Not on them losing, but football in general. Um, I was going to talk a little geography. This part of the country I'm in northern Iowa, they just love football. When I moved out here almost 8 years ago, I was surprised at how much football was, how big it was here. You go to shows and it was football, football, football. It's kind of changed with the times a little bit. It's more basketball. No, I get that. Actually, the part of the country I'm from, uh, you know, I I let my family down. I'm from Virginia. It's bad either way. Yeah. Uh, I my family's a Redskin fan. Well, Washington football team family. Uh, I went Dallas because I was a child of the '70s and '80s. I loved Staubach. Randy White was my favorite player. Ed Tutall. I wore Ed Tutall's number in high school when I played football. Uh, so that was kind of the way I went with football. Just my neighborhood, everybody had their team: Steelers, Cowboys. It was an Oilers fan, Raiders, because they were all the teams that were winning at the time. And Redskins were winning a little bit then too, but nobody really was a Redskin fan. Uh, but when you collected football, I'm a collector. If you're new to my channel, and I know I got some new viewers here in the last few weeks, I'm a collector first and foremost. So collected football to me is I want the team. I want a 22 starters, kicker, field goal kicker, special team stars, and you just don't get that in football, not anymore. You used to, in a 700 card set days, you would get a lot of that, but nowadays it's all the big names and the rookies. If lineman or something's a rookie, so it's all about the quarterback now. So I kind of got out of the football. I'll pick up Dallas. If you saw my last pickups, I have some CD and stuff. Oh yeah, Nats man, he's throwing up yeah, Riggins, hiddle diddle diddle, Riggins up the middle, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Maryland, okay, yeah, Fort Washington, Maryland. Yeah, so Blue Rock, I still love the Orioles. They're my American League team. I huge Cal Ripken fan. I love Trey Mancini right now. Yeah, yeah, Cooper Cup. They ought to call him 7-Eleven because he's always open, always. Yeah, he is. He's a bad little man. Did he just do like a thing on him? Like was it his girlfriend or wife now? How she had a big role in him playing? Oh, Camden, yeah. Did you ever get to go to Memorial before that was torn down, Lou Rock? Because I went to Memorial and yeah, that was famous for obstructional seats. You get behind the pillars and all that there. And if you got under the underhand, first, Stafford. I don't know. Cup was good even before Stafford. I'm so glad Stafford got a chance to be on a team with more talent than one receiver and got to show his talent before his days were done. I mean, this kind of, I mean, I know he's got a lot of passing yards so in his career, but man, this made him look so good. Okay. I knew it was something. It was one of those, hey, I read the headline, but I want to say I saw it online and I was like, I wanted to go back and read it, but you know, yeah, I like those type of stories like Adam Thielen, where, he wasn't even, he was played at a junior college and then played at a D2, and then just you know, was passed over, was practice squad. Now I got an autographed jersey of him on the wall. Um, Adam Thielen. So I think it says from unknown to known or something like that is the description. It's pretty cool. Um, Jersey. I love those type of stories. Hey, Reese. Big Sky. Yeah. Yeah. Just thought I'd try it. And I think this is what I'm going to start doing. Every other weekend at work. And I just think it makes it easier for my schedule to just do a Let's Talk Live and get the community, my community involved, and whoever else. And yeah, and if any, speaking of Dallas and Stafford and Megatron, if I don't know if it was this last year or next to last year, the game that they had against Dallas was one of the most impressive performances. Dallas couldn't cover him with three guys. It was so amazing. And they knew the ball was going to him and couldn't stop it. It was, and if I remember Stafford, in college, and he was just so good. Hey, 357. I'm not really going to put stuff up on the board, like other people right now. I am just trying to get used to all this banners and things like that. I'm just trying to get used to reading and having a little bit of a directed commentary. I'm so happy. Thank you. 7 people. I didn't think anybody was going to get on. Also, apologize after I made my video and posted it. I realized I'm in Central Time Zone, and I probably should have said that because I knew that threw the time off. 2 minutes left, 17-17. Wow. And the other, I'm a Bears fan in Chicago, but we'll be rooting for the Bengals. Yeah, I kind of just, man, I don't know who else is. I'm 50, so I has the Bengals been? I guess they went 1 year with their helmets the way they are now. I'm trying to remember. Have they gone since Ken Anderson? I'm hoping that I will not be in Iowa in April. To be honest with you, I hope I am in North Carolina. I don't know if I'm going to do that, Nats man. I've done it since the second year of it, and Boomer side. That's right. With the Icky Shuffle, the Icky, right? Icky. Yes, how dare I forget that? Yeah, I think I'm going to be. It's a good chance in April I will be in North Carolina. But if I'm not, I will be in Des Moines that weekend. I'm hoping it's going to be better than last year. Have you heard anything about that, Pafaltzi? Is that how you pronounce that? Yes, Icky. Do the Icky Shuffle. That was I had the T-shirt for that, just because I thought it was so funny. And Boomer, yeah, Boomer, he played in Maryland, right? Oh, did you, Lou Rock? Oh, well, thank you so much. I have heard I've had my name mentioned a couple of times. Geesh, thank you so much. I, I, I don't know. It kind of makes me speechless because I try to. I started this for myself, and man, this whole thing has helped me as a human, as a person. Uh, yes, yep. Um, It's really helped me get through some times. I can tell you this community. Yeah, the Bears. Uh, ooh, I got a heart attack with the sausages and yeah, the guy that played Norm and who else was that was some great skits back in the day. Super Bowl Shuffle. Yeah, you can't help it this time of year think of man, just having the Bengals in the mix. It just does to me it's so good. Oh yeah, the small, yep, Henry, yep, Jeremy Hellickson and Riley Fingers. Nice. Oh, so they're gonna have more signers. Very good. Chris Farley, yes. That's I Chris Farley. I have a Twitch channel and Chris Farley is my little logo on my Twitch channel. Because I have that. I used to stream video games, but now I got it just in case. Like I might just want to get on sometime and then just chatting and open baseball cards and just have it open for anybody who wants to chat. Ditka or hurricane named Ditka? Yeah. Oh man. Van down by the river, yes. I don't I almost dressed up one Halloween. I don't know if you remember this skit, but he did a Chippendales dancing routine with God, what the dude from Roadhouse. And it was so hilarious. He actually the guy from Dirty Dancing too. And I just yeah, Patrick Swayze, that's right. And me and my buddy who was all jacked up, me and him almost went one Halloween out to the bars dressed as that duo. I think it would have been great. Man, if it's Bengals Rams, oh my goodness. That will be, you know, I think that's huge. Huge for football. They always want the big teams with the huge markets in, but why wouldn't you want the Bengals, the resurgence? Man, I bet you Ohio is rocking tonight. Yeah, you're right, Lou Rock. Football with the parity, you get every season. Everybody has a hope at the beginning, and that's what I like about it. It's definitely any given Sunday. It definitely is. It's Ohio's on fire. Yeah. Yep. Now, if you could just wake up your Browns a little bit, they're always, gosh, they've been a letdown since what Bernie Kosar and what was, man, back when, what's his face of coach or was an assistant coach there? Oh, hey, yeah. Hey, you can go back. I actually played my theme song into this tonight. Oh, you are a Bengals fan. There you go. Did you ever go to the old stadium, Nina, that they used to play in? Not the new fancy one they're in now, but the old one. Didn't they used to play in the football or the baseball stadium, or back when they used to do the multi-sport stadiums? Yeah, years ago. Yeah, that was, man, yes. I love old stadiums. I have stadiums around. I love stadium pictures. I love stadiums. Hey Bobbles, how you doing tonight? I will be talking about you in a upcoming broadcast. Me and Bobbles did a little deal. Appreciate him with my Mets. I was so happy. I talked about it all day today at work, and nobody wants to hear about it. So it was like I was so happy. I just had to tell people. They just went okay and walked away. But I was so happy to get it. It didn't matter. You know how does anybody else have that? I know, like we all have like our work people. And you get something. It doesn't have to be sports. Whatever you're into, you just want to say something, and you're around the same people every day. You got to say something, and man, they just don't care. It just doesn't matter. Driving in Cincy sucks. GPS hates it all. You know, I've been to Cleveland once. My friend lived there for a while. I didn't get to go to any stadiums, but I got to see them all. They're all right there together in the Hall of Fame. Uh, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Beautiful area downtown. We did eat at a nice restaurant. But I haven't been to Cincinnati, only drove right on the edge coming to Iowa from Virginia. Yeah, sorry, they're gonna not let the other team buy tickets there too. Like they did the 49ers. Yeah, Bobbles, ain't it great to like I don't know. I love getting stuff to people where you know it belongs. You know, I love that. And then when they get it, you know, they're so happy. And it just that's what this is about, man. Right? It's not about, you know, getting over with somebody at the Dallas card show with $20,000 thing. That type of thing makes me want to get sick. You know, it's not about those cards anyway. It's about the $5 card that I got to the right person and put a smile on their face. And that to me is what this hobby's about. Bengals can play anywhere. You're right, right? They went to Kansas City and won, and that's always been a tough place. It don't matter. That's football stadium. It gets loud and it's raucous. I tried to show my buddy at work with a card I picked up and explain the coolness. Didn't work. Yeah, I got you, Reese. It's great. You know, it's just like I got this. Now sometimes if I get a bigger card, uh, or something a bigger piece, when I got picked up with a couple of cards at the National that some people wanted to, but it always gets back to, was that your most expensive card? And I'm like, well, no, but I got stuck on the bridge heading into Cincy at the stadium. It was Greyhound Church bus. Yeah. Yeah, those places, I've been to Dallas for 100,000 seat stadium. It doesn't sound like it's 100,000 seat stadium. And when I was there, they had the roof closed, and it just I don't know if it's because it's dug into a hole, and I it just didn't sound, and it was packed when I went, and it just didn't sound. I thought it would be a lot louder. I really did. I've been to races. I've been to Washington. Washington can get a little loud. Down in the end zone, the fans are really on top of the field there. And how that's built, it's kind of built over top. Like when you get higher up, you're almost sitting over top of the field. It's kind of neat how that stadium's. Yeah, and that's man. One of my friends is a huge Raiders fan. His wife for Christmas bought him Raider tickets. Of course, it meant that she got to go to Vegas too. So he went and he said it was unbelievable. He said the Raiders lost and he almost didn't care, but of course he cared. But he said that was just unbelievable place. It's an attraction, which you're going to build something like that in Las Vegas. It's got to be an attraction. So So, any hobby news or anything that anybody, me and Nats and Bobbles, we talk and uh, it's a couple of things upsetting to in hobby, but it really doesn't bother me that much because I don't go. I like the big cards too, but I'm just as happy. I have found out I bought today a yeah, I got you. Pick up videos. I do it because I always want to show how I'm evolving. Um, but for me, like I don't know, I got a Pete Alonso rookie clear auto today. And that thing was going for a while, like around 250. I picked it up for $51 today. Uh so I don't know if the lockout is starting to hit or uh yeah, Star Stock, that kind of I think it's more going on there than just trying to they're the ones that backed out of sending their cards to PSA, right? And I know Bobbles, you don't have trouble getting cards to go to the PSA, but I think there's other PSA. I mean, not PSA, SGC. I apologize. I don't beat me, Bobbles, when we see. I didn't mean to say that. SGC. Uh, but there's some other people. I don't know why it's so hard to get 100 cards to go to SGC right now. I don't understand why people are waiting to go to PSA. I really don't. I don't get it because even if they come down on price, you're still going to be waiting. They're just getting into the big stack that they got before they shut things down, right? Yeah, Star Stock, PSA right now. I don't know what to say about them. Um, you know, I really like CGS. I really like SGC. I like PSA. I got, I got 20 cards back, I think. PSA, yeah, they're not going to go back to that. Not until the $10 to $15 days are over. It's going to be they might have a $25 and you're going to have to wait a year to get it back, which I'm sorry, I have a registry and I am a sucker for that registry. Yeah, I do too. And right now there's no modern cards out, ultra moderns, right? For PSA, unless they're short numbers. Okay, that may I don't know what that means. So yeah, you said you sent yours out in October, Nats man. I think you should be getting that back. I would think in March. I have one in October as well, um, and I think March is what is a reasonable look at that. And I mean, to me, that's crazy. I have no idea. I blocked him, and if I'm gonna keep doing this, I'm gonna need some mods. So if anybody wants to mod, let me know. Get in touch with me. Um, and I would like to have a mod with the name of 357. He's gonna take them out. Oh well, thank you, Nats, man. He didn't really say nothing wrong. I just didn't understand. I know there's trolls. It seems like more and more live, they're getting into our world a little bit, which I don't understand because we're such a small part of the YouTube world. It's kind of ridiculous. So because it even the biggest viewer people is still small potatoes to the really big YouTube world. So, but yeah, I don't understand the PSA whole deal. CSG, I really, really love their slabs. This information worked for me. Yeah, but the flip, I understand what people have problems with the flip. Um, but I've kind of gotten past, I got over 150 cards back from them. I got 100 with them now. Oh, what I was saying before, I just got 20 Pokemon for my friends back for PSA. They actually did really, really well. I didn't put them on my channel because they won't mind. Um, when I get them with mine, I'll show them, but none of these were mine, and they were nice. Got them back to them. About the National, not that I know of. I know the National put out a release on somewhere in the social media. I think Bobbles posted it somewhere as well. Somebody posted it about they're running out of VIPs or super VIPs. Yeah, I don't understand that either. I did Is there an article out there that kind of explains more about that, Reese? But back to the National, I don't think there's anything new. What I'm going to be eager about, I have yet to go to Atlantic City for the National. I've been to Cleveland, I've been to Chicago several times. Um, I'm excited because uh, I'm actually going to be with a group of collectors the whole time. Oh, VIP already sold out. And uh, the experience has gotten the level of experience I've gotten has grown. Not, I it can't be as big as Chicago was because I know this place is significantly smaller from my understanding, or it's broken up a little bit different. Um, I am just where it's at does not make much sense for me in Atlantic City with this many people, how hard it is to get to. Oh, they were close to you. Well, I was going to touch on that tonight. My another personal thing is I've got my super VIP. I got my, which is just the one with the car pass, uh, parking pass, and I have my place to stay. So I'm good. I just got to get there. If I'm living in Iowa, I'm going to probably fly into Charlotte, and my buddy's going to pick me up, and we're going to drive from there. Or where I'm going to go into. Yeah, I think that's the only reason, Bobbles. I, uh, I, I've heard that their Chicago and Cleveland was super cheap. Now I've heard that Cleveland has got new people running it, so it's open for business again. So if you haven't been to Cleveland, they have a huge Ferris wheel in the middle of their place. That's right, I said a Ferris wheel that works that people ride on. Uh, they and it's huge. The walking spaces is just big. They actually got decent food. Places to sit down on the floor. I had just had knee surgery. I had my brace off for 2 days, and I said last minute left and went. Uh, so glad I did. I had so much fun, by myself. Really didn't know anybody, but, just hobbled around, had to sit down every so often, but had a great time. The only problem there is the hotels are not near the convention center and they're spread out. But that's the way they are at AC as well. There's more around there. Yeah, yeah. Reese says Let's see. I'm going to start doing this. Yeah, eBay has it on their site, but there are a lot of guys in the community talked about it too. Yeah, I've heard some mention of it. Like I said, I've been working the last 3 days, 12 hours. When I'm at work, I can either I have a lot of chair time where I can watch YouTube, or like this was going on for the last few weeks. I am running for 12 hours, which is good. Okay, super VIP hashtag it's gone. VIP is still there. So there you have it. VIP. We're halfway there. Bobbles did a video. We're halfway in, halfway out. This is the time. You're gonna start seeing people start posting their stuff. I want to talk to a few people. I think who I want to talk to is on here tonight about doing a let's talk when we get closer to it. About first timers, second timers, fifth, sixth timer like me, what we expect, you know, what we're looking forward to. That's on my radar, but I'm going to wait till closer. I'm not doing a how to. If you don't know how to by now, you never will gonna know how to. Because everybody's how to is different. I could tell you, I want to walk around one time, but last year I saw the deals that I wanted, and why wait? They're not going to be there. There's so many people there, you're not going to get by there. Let's vote and make it in Chicago every year. Also, if you sell with a consigner, are you still responsible for reporting anything over 600? Cash is king. Long live the in-person card shows. Well, 357, that's a lot to bite down on there. So I just read it, I'm not gonna read it again. Chicago would, if they made it every year, that would be fine with me. It's in the middle of the country. You fly in, it's a 10-minute shuttle to your hotel. My hotel that I always get is right across the street. Uh uh yeah, Lou Rock, that's never wait today high prices are tomorrow's discounts. Yes, that is 100%. Yeah, consigner. I went the consigner, and unless they're going to tell you they're going to pass it on, I think they're eating it. That's part of their business plan or business setup, from my understanding. Right now I go through a consigner, uh, and I am with you. Cash is king. I know at the Dallas show, I've seen it and I've talked to some people that a lot of tables were cash only. Baseball Collector had that on his channel. Ryan, what that was there with him, he also talked about it. He So you're I think it's going to be more and more cash only, and or other means, you know, around it. I don't know if PayPal and all that's going to, because at Chicago show, PayPal was used a lot last few times I went, Cleveland as well. So thank you for that. Great question. Great topic. We didn't watch How To when we popped our cherries for other things. Why do we need it for sports cards? You're right. Because everybody is different. I'll put that up there. That's a great comment. Uh, I don't know what he was talking about. I'm very confused. But anyway, uh, that the how to it's great. Like, I did one about taking a notebook and making sure you have a little notepad and pen, having maybe your want list written down instead of just on a phone, things like that. I learned last 2 years, 3 years ago to take an extra a battery pack to charge my phone, things like that. You know, I just heard some people are going to take wheel cases. I'm very against that strongly, because I'm a big dude. I need space. You taking a wheel case and I got to trip over it. We're gonna. All right. Let's see. I like BGS. Do you think it's possible since there's at least five good grading companies people use, they drop the prices so much because of competition? I love to grade again someday. BGS, who knows with them? Are they even still doing stuff? Have they done anything? I mean, I know people love their grading companies, and I'm not going to down you for whatever great, but what are they doing? I would hope that eventually, but I don't really think people are holding their cards to go to BGS. So I would think it would. I mean, I have BGS slabs. You know, I'll take. There's only one of the companies now that I out there that I will not grade with, and I'm hesitant to buy the cards. Uh, I'll buy a GMA before I weld this company I'm thinking about, and I really don't want to talk about it. Just because, yeah, you're right, Lou Rock. I just, I don't want to put bad mojo on people, and because other people might love them. Cash is always king, easier to negotiate as well, in my opinion. Yeah, yeah. People willing to work with cash. When you go with a credit card or a debit, they got to pay the fee. They got to charge you tax. You're going to get all this stuff. Uh, One big, it makes it easier for people to scam. You can't file a claim against the cash. Yeah, you're right about that. You, you got to be trusted. I can tell you right now, Bobbles, last year was the first I said it was the first time I ever bought vintage, and then I started thinking with definite like, wait a minute, I bought a Pete Rose rookie. It was the first time I bought like 1950s cards, is what I should have said. More I thought about it. And man, did I do my homework so this wouldn't happen to me. So I know, like, okay, what am I looking for in a three? What is the prices? Because we all know a two and a half or a two, not all of them are created equal. You'll find the one with a pinhole that some kid had on his wall and you can't hardly see it, and it's going to be a one, and it could look better than a six, and you can't hardly see the pinhole. I think me and you actually had that discussion the night I showed those cards because I really like mine. I would be scared to have that kind of dough walking out back and forth to the cars. I don't care how many uniform cops are there. Yeah, you definitely. I'll give you my. You're gonna make me do tips. I split my money up in pockets, right? So I wear cargo shorts. I'm old school. I'm 50 years old. I can wear whatever the hell I want to wear, right? Uh, so um, that's how I do it, and I don't put in my backpack. Uh, SGC, yeah, SGC is just vintage. Is just yeah, they look so good, especially the minis. I just got back a Lubob PSA 10, Allen and Ginter Black. Uh, I wish I got it in a tux. Uh, I think it would look so much better in a tux, but it is what it is. Yeah, see, I'll let you say it, Lou Rock. I'll let you say it. I ain't saying it. I'll let you say it. Oh shoot. Whoops. Yeah. I don't know either about BGS, and it's disappointing, but I like when a card is not banging around in the slab. Has anyone bought an awesome item and it's loose inside? Yeah. PSA every once in a while will get the Morocco's out. They've been better here lately, but yeah. Uh, yeah, the big money. I don't know about ultra modern how easy it is to to fake it. And and the problem with it, and I've talked to my guy owns my shop, is to smell the card. And if it's in the side of a holder, it's hard to smell it. I saw those two cards at Dallas. Once I saw them, I said they're fake. I mean, the flips looked horrible. They looked like they were wet and then crumbled up and put back in. It just didn't look right. Yeah, and each one. Yeah, if I had that, I wouldn't have to be working 12-hour shift work. That's not Big Scott. That's big money rolling right there. So PSA older slabs. Yeah. Yeah. I just had this discussion with another YouTuber last week. Even now with PSA, I think they're so far behind. They're just, if it's not a bigger card, you're seeing a lot of nines, a lot. I just think they're rolling right through them. And if it's a bigger card, they probably take their time with that one. But I just got a bunch of Gary Carters and nines and eights of 80s. O-Pee-Chee. I think a couple of nines in O-Pee-Chee nine or 80s. And if you're familiar with O-Pee-Chee in the 80s and I get a 9, I don't know. And they're not big cards by any means. If I are 10, they are 9, they're still good. They're mine. They're priceless now because they're in my collection. You see the Gary Carter behind me. Yeah, deep pockets. That's why you go with me, Nats. Man, I need my bodyguard with me. I got to roll in with a badge. Yeah. Yeah, Bobbles. I don't really have Target right now either. The only thing I'm kind of going to be looking for a satchel Bowman. I think I'm going to try to Don's Field of Dreams. He has one, and that's the man I want need to talk to. I think not to get his, of course, but to get a little background. That dude knows his stuff when it comes to that type of stuff. Oh, he's on here. Hey, hey, I spoke your name and he shows up. Look at that. Don's Field of Dreams. He showed me the card last year. Hey, buddy. I love his picture too. I love that. So yeah, Don, if you see him at a show and you want vintage, that's a good ear to talk into. I can tell you that. I was lucky enough to spend we had a couple of chats Friday and Saturday night, I think, after the shows. Tom Brady rookie, yeah. Hey, Rude Dog. Man, thank you guys for coming on. It made this guy feel better. I thought I'd be kind of sorry, Bobbles. I got the satchel I really wanted. And me and Don, it's funny how me and Don met. We didn't know each other at all, and we met at I can't remember the guy's name that did the Japanese cards, and he introduced us to each other because he watched us both our channels. And yeah, that was great. And if you're looking for a center or power forward, Don is the man to talk to too. David Ortiz, yeah, Fleer Ultra. And I got several of his David Arias cards with Minnesota rookies that I need to I need to probably get graded, get my rookies. Yeah, Prestige. That's where we met. There you go. And you bought that cool I think it was a Life magazine, a Japanese. Who was on that? Roger Maris? Who was on that cover? No. Who was on it? It was cool. There he is, Prestige. I just gotta say the names and they come popping on. I just gotta say their name. Prestige Collectibles. I tell you what, I have cards out from him that I'm getting graded. I think at SGC, and I'm waiting to see if they get graded or not. I'm waiting to see because maybe it's CSG. I do. That's and yeah, I can't wait to see what I get back on those. Yeah, yeah, I hear you, Bobbles. You can't. That's why I kind of target the national, just so have some fun. Yeah, I can't. Lou Rock, I can't wait either, buddy. Nats fan hopes that's true. I can tell you that. For a guy that loves the Nats, man, he loves. I mean, it's American League, so you can do that. Musial, that's what it was. It was. I really liked that magazine. I was like, wow, very cool. Prestige, yes, 1958 Cardinals magazine. Prestige has a hell of a memory. That dude. If you see him at a show, talk to him, tell him what team you like. He'll pull them out. He'll get you something. And if you like unique, different things like I do, that that's the way to go right there. Yeah, Lou Bob. You think he's got to be more consistent at the plate? Can you say Cindy Crawford next, please? Oh, you had to show up. Cindy Crawford, show up on my channel. I got, I got you, Reese. I said it. Let's see what happens. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all are cracking me up. This has been too fun. I see now why this is addictive, Nats. Geesh. Oh, Four Leaf, another guy I met. What's up, everyone? Hope you're having a great night. Come on. Well, Four Leaf, you don't know really, right? That could be Cindy. Hey. Oh, he let out the bag, Eric. Yeah. Oh, everybody knows. Okay. Yeah, so oh man. Reese, are you going this year to the national? It's not too far from you. I surely hope so. Oh, you a beverage. I hope we do are we getting on the national? I hope it kind of works out like we've done in the past, One, Mike and Eric has their get together one night and then Filmington and has his the next. Buying cards, yeah, I didn't spend too much, but spent more than I wanted to today on two cards, but I had to have them. Couple of Pete Alonsos. I turned it to a Pete Alonso super collector somehow. Hey, buddy. Hey, Carmody. Y'all say what's up to my buddy Ryan. He's Pokemon collector. I work with him. Great guy, good friend. Uh, yes, I did couple of blast or whatever they call those mega boxes or whatever. Carmody, just to let you know, in my PPE locker underneath Tyvek is your cards when you go in tomorrow night. Oh, you did get? Are they back on the website today or something? Because I know they were off for a while. I got two. Are they at $50? You bought six, huh? I bought two and got Kellenick in both. I was very happy. I got a Kellenick purple, and I guess the Kellenick I sent that in right away to SGC. I think Raw is going for like 50. Um, so yeah, four leaf. You got your pass this week. It sounds like you got it right in time. I guess it's getting sold out. Oh man, for Target, they put it in a cardboard box, and I don't think they understand what they're putting in there because a lot of times they don't put any cushioning or anything in there. I can tell you right now, rather I am missing a box of Allen and Ginter Chrome that no problem, Carbs. Allen and Ginter Chrome from Tops, they still haven't sent me yet. That I'm gonna call them first thing in the morning. The same exact purples. Ain't that some stuff there? Ain't that some stuff there? Tops 3D cards. What 3D cards are you looking for? 800 minimum. Oh, from 2018 open boxes or unopened boxes. Yeah, Popples. Just kick it on the roof. You think so, sports dude? I hope you're right. I don't know if anybody's familiar with House of Cards. A lot of people it is. He's a very good guy. He's been on one of my Let's Talks. He talked to me about when he was with Cleveland last year. It was talk where they could see what happened, and it won't surprise. He told me before the season started that he thought they got the better end of that deal. I wish we would have kept Jimenez. We could have had him at second and McNeil at third. Last year, I think it would have been a better team. But now they're going to get rid of McNeil, sounds like. Oh, yeah. I got you. Yeah. I was looking at Star Wars Sealed 3D 2019, I think. The ones I never got that from Tops that I ordered. I did get my money back though. Well, four leaf, I think everybody's running into this. Um, where I'm staying is going to come up in a future story, but man, I think people are looking for B&Bs and stuff like close to them. Not necessarily an AC, but maybe one town over. To maybe get something cheaper too. I think some of the casinos still have rooms, but my God, I was looking at the prices and Mike, you better go in there and put it on black and see if you can't win one for free. Yeah, there's been some issues. You know, not just Target, but Tops way they send stuff. I don't know what's going on with Tops and their customer service and their shipping department. I really don't. I really don't. Yeah, it Four leaf. You're correct. I was looking at the Best Western. I was looking at, I believe, right when you cross the water coming over. It's been so long since I've been there. Um, that I know I've stayed in a Motel 6, like in between two huge uh casinos on the water before. And it was cheap. And me and my buddy went up there and crashed there one time, and it was pretty cheap. But that was during the week, and the way it looks like, um, I'm gonna go ahead and say this name, Wesker Griff. I was talking to him, and he was saying it just seems like they know this weekend is coming, and the prices are not going to be cheap. They just because we're all trapped there in that area, and the people that are happen to stay there, we're gonna the travelers, the people that can commute in, they're gonna be better off. Yeah, rude dog. I understand that they get it for very cheap, and um it's just not good for the people that go. There's no thought into that. All right, I'll answer this one. It's a good question. I talk about this some in my videos. Just curious, how did you end up in Iowa considering you're from Virginia? Well, I could tell you 357, never once in my life that I wake up and go, I'm going to live in Iowa. I love Field of Dreams. Never once. Uh yeah. But my what I do for a living, I work in pharmaceutical manufacturing. I make large amount of the active ingredient that's in pharmaceuticals, right? By the tonnage. So my plant was owned by Germans in Central Virginia. They decided to take their ball and go home for various reasons, and we were laid off. Virginia at that time, I had a very good paying job, and I would have taken a huge cut, which I was willing to do to start over. But it's so many people in that area fighting for very few jobs. He makes drugs legally, bobbles. So uh, they sent out recruiters from the plant here, and some of us came out here to work. I'm the only one left. Winter here is brutal. Um, Tomorrow will be the first day it's above freezing in weeks. It was We were negative 24 the other morning when I was going to work. It's many reasons why I want to get out of here. I'm by myself, away from my family, and Corona, not being able to travel, not getting able to see my family. I'm 50. My parents are 70s. My sister, my niece and nephew, they're in their 20s, and just had my great niece. Um, I'm a godfather to my best friend's that passed away. His son just graduated college. I want to be there for when he gets married and starts his next part of his life. I just kind of want to be, back in that area, and hopefully that will work for me. And if not, I will be in Iowa until something else comes along. But hopefully it works, and the planes work, and I'm flying, and I've been here. It'll be 8 years in May. Great people here. Uh, once everybody got to know me, I live in a town of 900 people. So they were very state when somebody moves in that's not from the area, they're very standoffish because they're like, why is he here? But once I got great neighbors. We all look out for each other. Um, very, very good. A lot of snow, and we all help each other. It's been very, very nice living out here. Very quiet, slow pace, but I hope that answered your question. I could go on about it forever, but thanks for asking. I don't mind. I am an open book. And no, Nats man, I do not. It's very close though. Yeah, no wonder I'm pocketed 10K. Yeah, that's not quite it. Maybe my owners of my plant do that. But yeah, so that's why I'm out here. I know that was didn't want to bring down the room. Let's talk about happy. Living here has been happy. I got this fabulous house and I hate to leave it, but I am helping out a young couple, and they're helping me out. Yeah, four leaf. It's been as a big dude out here. You're not looked upon. Just how people view you is a lot different. Of course, they want you to be healthy. It's just not. I have found it's been a lot better. Yeah, that is one thing that is the truth. I miss trees. I miss the woods. When they say they're going hunting in the woods, I'm like, where are the woods? And they're talking about a clump of 16 trees that are in the middle of the farmland as a wind block. That's that's what they're talking about. So yeah, that's kind of fun. Fun talk. I heard somebody say they're going to the beach, and I was like, "Where's the beach?" And they're talking about a lake, which that's people do call beaches at lakes. So I gave them that one. So it was just caught me off guard. But yeah, when I move back east, they're gonna. Yeah, and you know what? It's weird where you could just sit there and watch the rain come right at you. I have watched tornadoes off miles away from me. Uh, it depends on where you're at. 357. Uh, Rural Virginia is much like here. Um, but if you live on the I-95 corridor, um, it could get pricey. If you live in the beach area, very pricey. Nova, no, Northern Virginia. If you live in the bigger towns up there, but it's like anything else. The more you go further out, the better off you are. I believe Bobbles lives up in that area. Fairfax, things like that. I lived out for a while, Blacksburg, and that's cheap out there. Uh, that's in the western part of the state where Virginia Tech is. Also lived in Northern Virginia, Dulles area. That was pretty expensive on a retail salary. And my mom right now lives in Newport News, which that's not bad, even being that close to the beach. So that's not a bad area. Yeah, four leaf. You say you can literally see the curve. You can sit there and it. I don't know where you lived at in the Midwest too. We literally in the fall have a huge dust cloud just over the whole state where they're doing the corn. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 45 minutes. That far south? Aaron, you're below Fredericksburg then, right? Between Fredericksburg and Ashland? How far am I from Sioux City? I'm about 6 hours from Sioux City. I'm like in the northeastern part. I'm about 40 minutes from Minnesota line. Um, Sioux City, I went out there for a show. Was it Sioux City I went to? Yeah, Sioux City, because Sioux City is in Iowa, North Dakota, and it's in 3 states, right? Ain't that where that the town's in 3 states or something? So Dubuque, I'm a good ways. I'm in Culpeper. Okay. West of Fredericksburg. I'm just north of Charlottesville. Right, right. Yeah, I know where Culpeper is. I played them in All Stars as a little kid. Charlottesville, that's God's country. Charlottesville. Pretty out in that area there, Bobbles. Apple country. They're making grapes in that area now, ain't they? The wineries and stuff out in that area. But yeah, I've been on here hour and 10 minutes. I got it up to like 18 people. I just want to say thanks to everybody. Night M. I can't wait to meet you. I can wait to face to face meet Nats. I want M is she got me to play my music again. Yeah, that's the great part about Virginia. I lived south of there, south of Richmond. Less than an hour. I'm in Carolina. 2 hours. I'm at the beach. 3, 4 hours. I'm in the mountains. 2 hours in DC. It was great. But I just want to sign off again. I didn't even get to the topics I was going to talk about but this is what I wanted to do. I want to do this every other weekend. So please, uh, maybe an hour, longer, whatever. And then in between, I'll hopefully have guests or a videotaping. Thanks, Don. Don, you're a person I would love to talk to more in depth. Uh, I've really liked your conversation or in conversations with Mike, uh, baseball collector. Great night. Thank you, Reese. Peace out, Nats, man. Deuces, as he would like to say. Keep your eyes up and head on a swivel and all that good stuff. So until next time, be good to each other, uplifting. Again, thank you guys for making my first live stream a great one. And, I am not one that's looking for millions of views or anything. I want quality. That's how I am. So, again, to everyone, great night, and I will see you. Bye.